Good morning, everybody. Teri Hart is here with the latest in entertainment, and we have some really sad news to report for the Baldwins first up.
Yeah, Hilaria Baldwin and Alec Baldwin have lost a baby at 4 months. She's miscarried a child at 4 months during the pregnancy. They have 4 other children, and she's posted this on Instagram, on her own personal Instagram. I want to make sure that everybody knows the information is out there. We didn't go clawing away for this information, but there they are as a very happy family and dealing with real sadness right now. Their other 4 children, Carmen, Raphael, who are both 4 years old, Leonardo, who's 3, and Romeo, who's just 1 year old. And Hilaria and Alec did suffer another miscarriage back in April. This is the statement. She says, "We were very sad to share that today we learned that our baby passed away at 4 months. We also want you to know that even though we are not okay right now, we will be. We are so lucky with our 4 healthy babies, and we will never lose sight of this."
And very brave of her to do that because she does share so much on social media. So I guess she felt like now is the time to finally share this devastating news and rely on that community as well as her family to get through this once again.
Well, and she had gotten into her second trimester. She posted that she was going for a scan, and then the post before that was just on her Insta story saying she was devastated and the scan didn't go as expected. I think it's really brave of celebrities to go out there when they've been public about pregnancy and talk about miscarriage and loss. It's prevalent in today's society, and I think that the more we can talk about things that are very hard on people, the less stigma is involved.
You're right. And I think the quicker you are to heal, because people didn't used to talk about it. It used to be the deep, dark secrets that you would repress. And now by talking about it, maybe it's part of that healing and sharing, because it happens to many women of all ages for all types of reasons.
Absolutely, Dee.
Yeah.
And it removes us and makes people feel less alone. And I think, you know, now in 2019, when we all feel so connected through social media, sharing so much of the glossy greatness of our lives, if we can peel it back and be more real about some challenging things, that's when we really, really come together.
Yeah, we wish them healing for sure. Thanks, T. Now we're going to switch gears because we remember Ghostbusters saw a resurgence. You loved the female version.
I did.
I wanted to love the female version. I couldn't get through it, T.
I know, but I'm going to do an imitation of Dina right now. Oh, they're doing another Ghostbusters movie?
Now I'm excited, though, because it's the original.
Yeah, it is the original
cast.
And well, they're coming back. They're going to be in it. Dan Aykroyd and Bill Murray. Rick Moranis won't. Rick Moranis quit acting, but Bill Murray has said that he is returning to Ghostbusters in 2020. Now, some interesting Canadian connections here. Of course, Ivan Reitman directed the first Ghostbusters. His son, Jason Reitman, is directing this 2020 version. It's going to center around a single mother who's played by McKenna Grace and her 2 kids, and Stranger Things star Finn Wolfhard, who's also Canadian.
No way!
Yeah, so once again, the Canadian connection around Ghostbusters is thick. It is good.
So hang on, is this more of like a kid adventure film? We don't know.
What they're saying is it's taking the DNA of the first movie and passing it along to the next generation. So I think it's going to be very, very in the spirit of what the first movie was. And yeah, they're saying it's handing the legacy off. And of course, who are you gonna call?
Ghostbusters, and I think they're also leaning on all things Stranger Things because people are into like this coming-of-age adventure, and that's a great new fresh spin on this.
It's kind of a cool kind of wink to what both the original Ghostbusters did and what Stranger Things is doing. Finn Wolfhard is an amazing actor. He's so great. He was in a movie called Goldfinch this year, which was not a great movie, but he was excellent in it. And so it's really exciting to see these guys doing it, and I'm all here for another Ghostbusters. I dressed up as a Ghostbuster for Halloween one year.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
You were all about the female cast version, too, and I love me some Melissa McCarthy, but I was just, I couldn't do a T.
I was there for it.
And what's his name? Thor? Hemsworth?
Hemsworth. He was hilarious. Chris Hemsworth was hilarious. I loved how they turned it on his head, and he was like the secretary, and I can't.
It was an SNL skit that went like an hour and 40 minutes too long. We agree to disagree, T. Okay?
Fair enough. It's what makes the world goes round.
That's it. Right now, we're going to throw things to the skies with Jordan and the Chopper.